I did not conquer every darkness. I did not walk away untouched. I just kept breathing through the nights when breathing felt like too much. Years ago I lived beneath a heavy sky, carrying my father while my own strength ran dry. 5 years beside him, watching time move slow, hiding every fracture so he would never know. I worked through the daylight, came home to the strain, held the house together while I wrestled my brain. Every room felt colder, every night stretched long, so I carved words in the silence just to keep holding on. I told the wolf inside me, you are wounded, not done. You do not need the daylight just to know there is a sun. When hope became a whisper I could barely understand, I followed that small voice and took another stand. I know you are broken, I know how deep it goes. I know the hidden battles that nobody else knows. You do not need to smile or pretend you are alright. Just survive another hour, just remain here through the night. Howl through the darkness when it closes around. Let the storm hear the voice it could never beat down. You can fall to your knees, you can crawl through it all. Being strong does not mean that you never fall. Raise your scarred heart high, even shaking and cold. You are more than the suffering that try to take hold. I am Kiba Snowpaw, I'm still standing here. My howl of persistence is louder than fear. I repeated those words until they carry me home. I may walk through this darkness, but I will not become every lie they once gave me. Every cage, every chain, every hand that called it love while it poisoned my name. I built myself a fortress from the damage I survived, layer after layer just to keep my soul alive. Stone made from betrayal, ice formed out of grief. Guard towers watching over every fragile piece of me. The castle kept me breathing, but it came with a cost. It guarded what remained while reminding me what I lost. Freedom has its silence, safety has its scars. Sometimes surviving means admiring life from far. Still I wake before the sunrise, still I face another day. Still I carry every burden that nobody takes away. They may call me distant, they may say my heart turned cold. They never saw the battles that taught these walls to hold. I am not made of iron, I am tired flesh and bone, but I have crossed worse winters, and I crossed them mostly alone. Howl through the darkness when it closes around. Let the storm hear the voice it could never beat down. You can fall to your knees, you can crawl through it all. Being strong does not mean that you never fall. Raise your scarred heart high, even shaking and cold. You are more than the suffering that try to take hold. I am Kiba Snowpaw, I am still standing here. My howl of persistence is louder than fear. Being alpha was never a crown on my head. It was getting back up when part of me felt dead. It was carrying the weight when no rescue arrived. Not because I felt fearless, because someone had to survive. I stayed through the sickness, I stayed through the end. I watched parts of my old life that I could never defend. I have lost those I loved, I have buried whole years. I have stood in the silence when there was nobody near. So do not call me weak when my voice starts to shake. You do not know the strength that one more breath can take. I did not win every battle. Some nights only left scars, but the darkness never owned me. I am still beneath the stars. I howl through the darkness as it closes around. Let the whole frozen world hear the life in this sound. I have fallen to pieces, I have crawled through it all. Now I know being strong means surviving the fall. Raise my scarred heart high, though it trembles and bleeds. I am not what they and fear. Let it rise through the frost, let it cut through the night. Not a promise of peace, just a promise to fight. I may carry this burden until my final dawn, but as long as I am breathing, I will keep moving on. I never became fearless, I simply refused to disappear. And every time the darkness returns, it finds the same ice wolf waiting here.